Hey, Viking fans, it's time for my last roster prediction. My 53-man 4.0 in 3, 2, 1. All right, Skull brothers and sisters, this is Skull World, brought to you by Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm your host, Dave. You can follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook at Skull World. Now, make sure you hit subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. Again, subscribe, like, leave a comment below. You enter my contest. I am 26 away, subscriptions, 26 away from reaching 500, where I'll give $50 in merchandise away to a lucky winner. All you have to do is subscribe, like, and comment on any of my videos, even this one. As many entries as you want, no limit. Let's do it. Let's win $50. I want to give away free stuff. Now let's get started. What's my 53-man 4.0 list? And here's what I got. I'm starting off with Justin Jefferson. He's my number one, and I rank these in order. This is how I think of value-wise on the team, where they're at on the team. So 1 through 53. I got some changes. I'll point out a few where I may have moved them up or moved them down. I'm not keeping complete accurate track of it, but I'll point some out for you. And I added some colors. The yellow is free agents. The green is rookies, and orange is whether or not they played on the team last year. You know, they could have been hurt or just never were rostered, or you didn't see them on the field. So Justin Jefferson, number one, greatest receiver in Vikings history potentially. Randy Moss, watch out. You got Justin Jefferson nipping at your heels. He's going to break some records this year. I got him as JJ2K. So start that up. Hashtag JJ2K. I saw Realistic Randy did a 2,000-yard video on Justin Jefferson, but I did a video 2 weeks earlier than that. JJ2K. Let's go. Justin Jefferson, Danielle Hunter, outside linebacker. He's just going to be good. He's going to be pretty flexible. He can stand up or hand in the dirt. He could play either position. It's looking like he's going to be flexible. And, even lining up in the middle against the guards and the centers, there's going to be a big disadvantage. Then there's Dalvin Cook, running back. I moved him up. I actually moved Adam Thielen down. I do think he's still a top 10 player, but I moved him down considerably. I was giving him a little nostalgia, like, hey, this is what he's been like for us, but I kept him in the top 10. So Zadarius Smith, notice I have him as a free agent acquisition in yellow. I either trade or free agent acquisition is yellow. Now, from what I hear, he's really stepped it up, especially in the San Francisco 49er joint practices. He's a threat up the middle, anywhere on the field, outside linebacker. He just loves being moved around. Mike Pettin is the one that made his career when he went from, I believe it was the Ravens to the Packers. I think that's right, yeah. So Zadarius Smith, Kirkcousins, I actually moved him up. I think he's gonna be that good. There's very few players that was ranked ahead of him he was ranked 99 on the top 100. So I think, hey, if other people think he's that good, then I can't have people that weren't on the 500 ahead of him. So Kirk Cousins. Then I got Christian Darrisaw moving up. He's just moving up, guys. He's going to be the real deal. He's going to be our mainstay at left tackle for 10 plus years, hopefully. He's going to get paid a lot of money. Hopefully it's with the Vikings. Christian Darrisaw, number 6. Brian O'Neill, right tackle. He's steady as they come. Moved him up a little bit because I moved Harrison Smith and Adam Thielen down. Harrison Smith, a little nostalgia. I had him up at like number 3. I got him down to 8 just because I think, he's going to be good, if not great, just not as good, if not as great as these other players. And then Adam Thielen, number 9, I moved him down, dinged him for last year being, hurt. So, but he could be just as good. He could be our number 3, number 4 player on this list. And he really could be. Eric Kendricks, 11. I think he stayed in this position like almost the whole time. I got KJ Osborne at number 11. Lewis Seen, number 12. I got him up there because I think he's that good at his position. I could have moved him down, but I didn't. Now, at number 13, Andrew Booth Jr., cornerback. Notice the green on the rookies. Look how many players. Look how many players were either free agents outside of our top of homegrown talent here. Look at these guys that were free agents that are filling up our roster, or rookies this year, that I have listed as our best players. Just look at that. Look at those colors. Andrew Booth Jr., cornerback, rookie. Only shutdown corner on this team. He really looked good before he got his ankle twisted in that last game. I love me some Andrew Booth Jr. You know how I feel about him. I moved him way up here. Patrick Peterson, I moved down just because there's players that are better in him, and it's starting to show. I still kept him up there because he has the veteran savvy that some of these players don't. Ed Ingram, it's really sticking out right now. He had 2 bad plays in that last game, but otherwise there he was punching holes for our running backs and keeping our quarterbacks safe. Ty Chandler, running back. I think he's this good, guys. I think he's this good. He's going to be our starter, if not next year or the year after. Ty Chandler can play some football. He's an all-around back. Just is. I don't really know his blocking ability on passing downs when he's not going out of the backfield. But hey, that will come with time. The rest of this, he's amazing. And I think he's going to be a good blocker because he's a hard to bring down running back. So I think he'd be hard to get by, as far as blocking too. Kenny Nwangu, I may have moved him down a little bit more from here, but I'm going to keep him here. 17, Kenny Nwangu, running back. Still a breakaway threat, especially at kick return. Cameron Dantzler, he's still pretty steady in my eyes. I still got hope for him to be up this high. Brian Asamoah, one of my big movers. He's the real deal, guys. He's going to be our starting. He's going to be starting next year, if not this year. There's going to be a game this year where he's our starting linebacker, guarantee it. Harrison Phillips, nose tackle, moved him up. He's the real deal. Free agent, great pickup. I thought there was going to be a drop off behind Pierce after we went to cut his salary. He decided to take free agency instead. So Harrison Phillips, it's turning out to be a good move. Really good move, I think. Plus, he's a huge leader on this team. He's going to probably be our Vikings Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee. He's that good with the fans. He's that good with the community. He's just all around good guy, and I'm glad he's a Vikings. He's a super leader, and we needed it. We needed it on defense, and I think we got it with a couple guys, Zadarius Smith and Phillips. I think those guys are really vocal leaders, not like rah don't make any sense, but true all-around leaders on this team, and I love it. Jordan Hicks, solid player. He's going to be solid with us. Who knows? We may stick with him over Asamoah. Who knows? We may be bringing him back next year, but we shouldn't do it at the expense of Asamoah's growth. But Jordan Hicks, him and Kendricks like each other. They have a good chemistry going. Irv Smith Jr., I have him in orange. Didn't play last year. I still have him talent-wise up there in the 20s or low 20s. So Irv Smith Jr., tight end. DJ Wanham, outside linebacker. He's going to be our number 1 backup out there. 24, Armon Watts. I think he's solid, underrated, definitely. I got him in the mid-20s. Caleb Evans, big jump up. I did not know how good this guy was going to be. Clapping for you, Kwesi. Good job. If this was your guy, you went out and got him, and then in this last game against San Francisco, he proved he could play, and especially against the run. This guy was getting dirty out there. I love me some Caleb Evans now, man. He's just going to be a starter in this league. He has all the physical tools to build, and now it looks like he has the talent to eventually be a starter in this league. Cameron Bynum, safety. Of course, we haven't got to see much of him lately, but like him. He's a solid player. He's probably going to start over Lewis Cine to start out with, but Lewis Cine is going to get on that field a lot. Dalvin Tomlinson, over time, he's moved down a little bit here. I hope he comes back and becomes what we thought he was going to be. Still haven't saw a whole lot. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt here. Ezra Cleveland, also given the benefit of the doubt that he's going to be the second year at left guard. But now with I don't have Hinton making the team, but if he does, we got a solid backup. We got a solid backup with a Hinton and a Chris Reed. So James Lynch, really love him. He's one of my favorite, high motor guys. I hope he's, I think he's gonna make the team. I got him as high as 29 on this list. Then I got ISM. I may have him underrated, but he's our number 4 receiver for sure. Number 4 for sure. Alexander Madison, I moved him down this list. I've more than noticed his lack of vision in the running game. And this is hard to do. Okay. So Alexander Madison, number 31. CJ Ham, I still have making the team. There's a lot of talk that they're going to cut him. Well, they're not playing him. They're saving him. So they didn't even give him a chance, and they're going to cut him? No, I don't see it. He's making the team. He's at 32. I do not want to lose a Ty Chandler if it means Ty Chandler, CJ Ham. I actually have them both on this team. All right, Patrick Jones III, outside linebacker. The people are raving about him. Well, first off the bench, I guess, as outside linebacker, I have won him that way. But hey, we got embarrassment of riches if we got Wanham and Patrick Jones III backing up our outside linebackers. You should feel pretty good about that. Chris Reed, I've moved him down the list over time. Dealing with an elbow. I have him making the team. Josh Mateus, I have him back 2 weeks in a row on this team. He is getting after it. He's showing he's a capable backup. He may never start for us, but I really like the fact that he's on our team. He's a good special teams guy, from what I understand. Shandon Sullivan, he thinks he's a stud. Hopefully he plays like he's a stud. Very flexible cornerback. He didn't get to play really this last week. I didn't see him. I think he's being held out. So he's definitely making this team. And I got him in the 30s. Tristan Jackson is really showing out. Making it look easy, honestly. He's a pretty fluid player. And I expect him to make this team. And what do we got here? BC Johnson, I have him making the team. He's back on it. He showed out this last game. Solid play. 39, Nick Mullins. I got him, backup quarterback, making the team. He's going to be our number 2. I did a video on it. You can go check it out. I'm not going to really talk much about him. T.Y. McGill. T.Y. McGill is the man, the big splash in camp. Can't be Mr. Mankato because he's a big veteran, but where has he been all our lives, right? I was worried about depth at nose tackle. I'm not worried anymore. T.Y. McGill. I seen him on a double team. He spinned inside, away from the double team, and then put pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback got rid of it really quick, but another couple steps, he's got a sack in the quarterback's face. But it was a quick hitting play. But he really avoided the double team, and it was a nice move. And plus his get off is great. And I'm talking great. It is a great kickoff. So when I got Jonathan Bullard, I put him on the team because people are just talking about him. He's going to be that he's the first defensive end backup. And honestly, his college tape was amazing. So I think I did a video on him a while back. I did. I don't know when, but I did a video on him that his college tape was amazing. It may have been one of our live shows that I talked about it. Which also, we're going live tonight in about 45 minutes over on Facebook, the Purple Code, so check it out. And that'll also appear on YouTube, the Purple Code. I don't know if it shows up right away, but it's also live on TikTok, the Purple Code. Zach Davidson, I have him making the team. The dude was open. He dropped some balls. He can work on that. He just seems like he's a run and catch receiver that we're going to need if Irv Smith Jr. is not on this, it goes down at any time. Troy Dye, he's really moved down my list. Not impressed. He's the second backup outside of Asamoah. Garrett Bradbury, also haven't seen anything in preseason on him. They're just holding him out, so he's our starter. Either hold him out, so he's our starter. Jesse Davis got held out, so I'm like, what the hell? Ed Ingram needs to be our starter, and they didn't even play Jesse Davis, I don't think, in this last game. So Ed Ingram, it should be our starter. Make the right decision, guys. So Jesse Davis, offensive guard, 47. Austin Schlottman, center, really impressed me in the running game so far. This guy could be our answer if Bradbury falters. Honestly, he's played better than I expected. I apologize. I got him way down here just because he's playing over his head, I think. But he looked good in this last game, and he looked good in the previous game, so it's maybe not a fluke. Johnny Munt, tight end. Again, not playing much because these are backup or could be starter if Irv Smith's not back. Kellen Mond, I got down at 50. I really dropped him from last week because he deserved it. Craig, I'm not going to talk more about it. I have him making the team. I have him, if you noticed, he who shall not be named is not on this team. I no longer is there Sean Mannion at 53. I got Greg Joseph at 51, 52 Jordan Berry, 53 Andrew DePaula. Now, honestly, Greg Joseph could be high, but a lot higher because he's having a great camp. But I got Kellen Mond at 50 making the team with 3 quarterbacks. Some of the guys let me put Thielen back up here. Some of the guys that I have not making the team: Chaz Surratt, Wyatt Davis, Nick Muse. I feel like Nick Muse can make the practice squad. Dan Chisena. It says Atomewu. He could make the team just because of over Bullard, but I don't know. Also, probably a good candidate to sneak onto the practice squad. Chris Boyd. He might make the team, but I got him off it. I got 6 corners on the team. Kyle Hinton, I like him. He's played pretty good. He's a good backup. He's going to be in the league for a couple more years probably. Sean Mannion cut. Janarius Robinson played terrible. He was so stiff. He's not the same. He doesn't look like the guy I saw in college. Ben Ellefson, I have him getting cut and us going with 3 tight ends. Oli Udoh. I have Myron Mitchell getting cut. He didn't play. That was a huge drop that he had late in the game. I could see him making the team if we mess around with some of the position groups, but we're embarrassment of riches at wide receiver. So I got Myron Mitchell missing the team. Harrison Hand was cut earlier today. Blake Lynch, also a guy, bubble player. I like him. Vidarian Lowe, I just think he's off the team unless we want to go young. But I got him off the team in making the practice squad. Jalen Naylor, same thing. He could potentially make the practice squad. He hasn't shown a whole lot, and I don't think there's any answer at punt return right now. So I guess we're going with ISM, and he's just gonna have to keep that job. Now that's it. Now make sure you hit subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Enter that contest. This is Skull World, brought to you by Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm your host, Dave. Subscribe, like, and comment. All right. We go live on the Purple Pocket Podcast pretty regularly. However, on Tuesday nights every week, we go on the Purple Code, which is a Facebook-driven group, 15,000 followers. They got a growing YouTube page, and they're on TikTok, fairly big. Not TikTok, sorry, Twitter, very big. So the Purple Code. All right, that's it for today. Skull Vikes. See you next time. Cue the music. Thank you, Viking fans, for listening. Make sure you catch my other episodes. Also, make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Skull Vikes.